Nowhere should that responsibility to respect the public waterways be more obvious than here in the city of Flint.
The offices for the Michigan Attorney General and the Genesee County Sheriff have announced nearly 40 criminal charges against former chemical company for, quote, poisoning the Flint River. At 5, our Alyssa Irwin explained the extensive investigation and environmental cleanup for a 2022 oil spill. She joins us now in the studio. So Alyssa, the defendant is not from Genesee County.
No, it's 60-year-old Rajinder Minhas from Rochester, Michigan. He was the president, treasurer, and director of Lockhart Chemical. That company filed for bankruptcy in October of 2022 after many violations from Eagle and the AG's office.
These are people's lives. These are businesses. These are people's recreational endeavors.
Sheriff Chris Swanson says many of those were put on hold for weeks during summer of 2022 when a no-contact order was in place for the entire Flint River. It's because over 15,000 gallons of an oil chemical mixture was allegedly released from Lockhart's facility into the Flint River.
When a company comes in, especially somebody who's not from this area and has no regard, knowing what Flint has just suffered in 2015 and 16, to do that, we're here today to answer.
Both the AG and the sheriff acknowledge the environmental criminal case took some time, but through a chemical fingerprinting analysis, they say they confirmed the mixture in the Flint River came from Lockhart's facility.
It means a lot. One, it shows that they will go after big corporations that's not doing what they're supposed to do.
A Flint community activist says he hopes these charges will also spur more thought into the water crisis.
A wish and a prayer that something comes out from that and they can offer new charges or render new charges on the people who poisoned the city of Flint.
According to the AG's office, Lockhart was first cited in September of 2022. 2 years later, the office says the company failed to improve its housekeeping and operating procedures to minimize spills and releases on site, never had a safety manager on location, and even allegedly falsified records.
Mr. Minhas ran this chemical factory with a mentality geared towards keeping operational costs low and profits high, to patch bullet holes with Band-Aids and to keep the public safe with all the might and muster of a series of patchwork of bare minimum efforts.
Minhas was released on a $39,000 bond. He's due back in court for a probable cause conference on January 2nd. The Lockhart site is now under the management of an appointed bankruptcy trustee who is working with Eagle and the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Reporting in the studio, I'm Alyssa Irwin with ABC 12 News.